Okay, hello there, and I am live. So I just thought I would jump on a little early, gonna wait for notifications to go out and wait for everybody to pop in. And I will say hello and adjust everything here, make sure everything is kind of lined up where I want it to be. And yeah, so I am on, about 20 minutes earlier than my normal time, which I do sometimes on Wednesdays. I will start just a little early, depending on what time Misty wraps up, so that I have enough time to go through everything. And hello, Auntie Kay. And hello, Lori. And thank you guys for popping in. I know notifications, hopefully YouTube is on its game today and is sending out some notifications. I'm going to hope so. Hello, Tammy, and hi, Lana. And so I want to start as everybody is coming on. I get a chance to say hello, Lisa. Hi, Sue. And thanks for popping in. That I want to say thank you all so much. Really appreciate all of the support this great community has given to Nancy over at this Overstepped house. And she just did a video last night, kind of giving an update after the technicians have been to her house. And she was able to get the heat on. They were able to do a little bit of finagling to get a little more heat through. So they have a little bit of heat. It's working at kind of, I think, minimum capacity for the heat right now, but at least they have a little bit of heat. And I think she said in 3 or 4 days, they will get notified on the status of a replacement furnace, and kind of all that's going on with that. So hopefully maybe Friday she'll know a little more, maybe Monday she'll know a little more. And yeah, her latest one, I just posted to my homepage so that people can get, Auntie K, I still do sell clothes. It's not totally primarily what I do, but it's a good way of kind of supplementing everything. And you got to pick up and sell what you can. And clothes are still very popular, especially as things are kind of starting to open up a bit and people are actually able to go outside and wear things other than their stretchy, comfortable pants. So we'll see what happens when people actually go out again. But yeah, I just want to say thank you again so much to everybody in this great YouTube community who has supported Nancy at this Overstepped house, and even just moral support for her is great and very appreciative, and all the other support that everybody has given. So yeah, I just wanted to give a little quick update and say that the heat is on a little bit, and technicians are working on it, and her application is getting fast tracked. And so hopefully either by the end of this week or early next week, she will know about a furnace replacement and kind of the status of that. So I guess the big trick now is, she's not kidding, it is an overstuffed house. And her and her son and her brother are having to rearrange some of the rooms and move stuff around so they can it's all radiator heat in the house. And so they actually have to be able to get to each of the radiators, which a few of them are a little kind of plugged in with boxes and everything. So they have to do a little moving around. But hopefully, again, when everything gets up and running, it will all be worth it. So again, just wanted to say thank you to everyone, and thanks for popping in a little early. I am just now about 5 minutes in, waiting for those notifications to go out and people to pop in, and hope everybody's doing well today. And and so I was going to say, I'm glad Katie's here, because I was going to let you guys know that this morning I was going to have, and I ended up having, cottage cheese and pineapple for breakfast, but I did not eat before your video, Katie. and then after watching you put everything together, I actually waited about another hour or so before I actually ate. If you guys didn't see Katie this morning, she's making one of her famous Jello molds, and this one involved cottage cheese, oh gosh, French dressing, milk, nuts, gelatin, cabbage, and a little bit of onion, and oh my gosh, I can't even remember. So yeah, thank goodness there is no smell-o-vision on YouTube. But after watching all of that go together, I had to give it a few minutes to leave my memory, so that kidney beans, that was it. It was the kidney beans before I could enjoy my cottage cheese for breakfast. Oh my goodness. So yes, I'm looking forward. So if you guys don't have a reminder set for Katie, she will be going live and eating that in what, just about 6 hours. You will be enjoying that, if I'm not correct. So yeah, it should be interesting. I'm very curious to see what it ends up looking like. But yeah, those Jello molds were real popular, and I think it was just kind of a matter of nobody wanted anything to go to waste. So if you had stuff around, you just threw it in a Jello mold, and then had your friends come over, and then you could get rid of it and go to the store and start fresh. Oh my goodness. So I finally found, I'd been doing some unboxings, and because I went to an estate sale, and my whole house is full of boxes and bags and everything from these really good estate sales that I ended up going to. But I had one St. Patrick's Day item, not really St. Patrick's Day, but it was leprechaun. And so I knew I wanted to find it. Well, I finally found it this morning. So if you saw that, I did find it this morning. And it is this old Fitzgerald leprechaun bottle, and here is the label, and it still has the tags on it, and it says, was it the wearing of the green? And we've got the little leprechaun here on the mushrooms with his harp. And this one, unfortunately, I did have another one of these, and the top on it was fine. This one, unfortunately, because the cork is so old, that it did break off. So I just want to point that out. I do have it right here, but it did unfortunately break off. Um, but it is in decent shape, considering this is from, this says the original design from the old Fitzgerald Collector's Gallery, genuine porcelain, 1968. So considering the age of the bottle, I guess the cork just finally did wear out on that. But it probably will, oops, if I don't break it anymore, you probably could stick something in there and pull it out to get to the rest of the bottle. Now, this was at the time 100 proof Kentucky bourbon. So, phew, um, yeah, I can't imagine that. And it does say this is Louisville, Kentucky on here. So it's a nice big bottle. I mean, it's a really big bottle and a really fun little addition for St. Patrick's Day. This is the last and only St. Patrick's Day I will have in the sale, and because I want to make sure that I can get it out for you to enjoy for St. Patrick's Day. So yeah, I was looking and looking and looking for it and could not find it. So I was very happy this morning to have found this. So this really fun item is going to be $15 for this great bottle, and it is number 70. And again, this is a yep, genuine porcelain St. Patrick's with the leprechaun. And then here is the top. Yeah, I'm sure that you could either take off the cork and just put that on there or try gluing it on and then getting it off. And I have Sue for number 70. And I'm going to put that right there. Okay. Well, thank you, Sue. That's a really fun piece. And yeah, I hope everybody's doing well today. I am actually, we've got nice sunshine here. You can probably see that big spot of sunshine coming through. So that is a very pleasant surprise. Next up, I am going to do these Coca-Cola glasses. If you did happen to see one of my hauls, you know I've got a bunch of Coca-Cola glasses and a couple of other things. Well, unfortunately, the other Coca-Cola glass like this had a big chip out of the rim. So I wasn't able to do anything with it. But there was this Coke glass, which unfortunately you can see has been run through the dishwasher because the Coke is fading on it. So I'm really just going to be selling this one glass. This glass, if you would like it, I will include at no cost because of the condition. If you don't want it, that's fine. If you just want to purchase the one, that is totally fine. I'm just throwing that option out there that I can include the other quote glass if you would like, but really we're just focusing on the one that still has the pretty red on it. And that one is $3 and it's number 43. And if you are interested in the one Coke glass, then you can let me know if you would like the other one, or if not, that is fine also. And then again, because of my lag, sometimes it takes a little while for everything to show on my end. I also want to mention, because I kind of just jumped into everything without talking to anybody who might be new to my sales work pretty much just like everybody else's. And let me put that down. And you know, I show an item, I have a price, I have a couple items that I will probably be doing offers on. Um, but because of the lag, and I always have really bad lag in the chats, um, any item that I show up is available to be done as an offer. And so, if at any time you would like me to do an item as an offer instead of just as a straight price, just type offer into the chat and we will do that as an offer. And I see that Pamela is here. Hello, Pamela. And Gritty Gret, welcome. And Julia, Perfecting Pearls, and Polly's Projects. And for anybody else that I have missed, hello and welcome. And thank you so much for being here. And I really appreciate the thumbs up, everyone. That is great. And if you are new to my channel and haven't subscribed, please subscribe because I would love to get one step closer, a little couple steps closer to 1,000. And hello, Mary Jo, and hi, sis. And thank you guys so much for being here. I have a whole bunch of linen today. The one thing I don't have is um, pillowcases. I know that those were a hot item earlier in the week, but I do have some pillowcases. I am just doing some laundry on things, so I will have those around for the next few sales. But right now I do have a whole bunch of other types of linens. And so I am going to start with a pair of handkerchiefs. And these are white handkerchiefs that have this really pretty little design in the lower corner. Lana, yes, I do. And thank you for reminding me. I was going to pin my email address also up at the top. And yes, if you have purchased from me before, I do have your information, and you only need to email me if something has changed. And pin. Okay. So yeah, so there are these. Now these are a little on the smaller side, very dainty, very nicely done with this. Oops, let me try to get in here with this really pretty border around them. And then the design is just in the one corner, and it's on the one corner on both of them. These are a pair. There are two of them, and they are very white. They came out very nicely in the laundry. Now, I did launder them, but as you can see, I did not iron them. And ironing is optional for you. And this great pair is $5, and it's number 14. And hello, Nydia. And Victoria, hello there. And Stephanie, hello. Your day started out rough. Oh, I'm sorry. My day started off watching Katie put together the most amazing Jello mold ever that I am so excited to watch her taste later on tonight. Hello, Nate. How are you doing? So $5, number 14 for the pair of hankies. And no, I will say, once again, I am just a tad bit behind on invoicing. So I am going to be, again, working really hard to get a little more caught up on things. So I do apologize for that. And hello, Mary, and hello, Michelle, and hi, Robin. I think I missed saying hello to you. And hello, Martha. And oh no, Vintage Conversations is Tammy. Tammy. Am I right? Am I getting it right? I'm trying to remember everybody. Oh, it's so hard to remember everybody's names. You guys who do these know that it is so hard to remember everybody's name. And oh yes, I did forget to go and see the picture of Nate's find. So thank you for reminding me of that, Tiger. I need to put that on my to-do list. Martha is vintage conversations. No, because it's not a vintage. That's the problem. I keep getting confused when I don't see a in front of it. So, and Lana, I have you for number 14. Thank you. And I do have some Easter. This, I think, is kind of the last of the Easter items that I have. So we'll see how we get through everything. But this is like a deviled egg dish, or could be for anything you want it to be. But I think it started out that way with the intent. So we've got this cute little chick up here wearing a hat for some reason. And then we have all these really colorful little indents here for your deviled eggs. Now, this was originally from Kmart. And so we all know, unfortunately, that I think most of the Kmarts are kind of gone now, unfortunately. Very sad to see that go. And so this cute little holder, which I think holds, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 eggs for some reason. Um, but for no, this is ceramic. Thank you for asking. Yeah, this is ceramic. And here is the back again. So yeah, ceramic holder. And then this little guy is also ceramic on here. And here is the back. So he is just hanging out on top. And each of the eggs is colored very differently, so that makes it very pretty. Or a jelly bean holder or anything you want it to be. And this is $7 and it's number 19. Yes, you can sort out all of your change in here if you wanted to. You can do all kinds of things with this. Put your jelly beans by color in each dish. And I have Terry Nichols. So thank you, Sharon, for that one. Oh, one for each day of the week. There you go. That's good. Definitely would work for that. Um, Next, I'm going to do another Easter item. And this one, unfortunately, because of either tape or the price sticker, I can't remember which one. I failed to notice that there was, unfortunately, a really big chip out of the rim here. So I do want to point that out. This is a Lennox Easter egg. And I'll show the front here. So we have this cute little colonial couple, I guess, frolicking down the street as people do on Easter. And it has a very pretty floral trim around the edge. And on the back, it does actually say Easter in Colonial America, limited edition Lennox Easter 1987. Oh, good, Gina. I am so glad. And so the inside looks nice. It just unfortunately has a joint right there. So very sad that that ended up happening. So for this one, it is $3 and it is number 20. And I'm just checking the chat. Lynn Dowdy, hello there. And Lana for number 20. Thank you. And I did already sell my Easter cards that I had, my vintage Easter cards. But while I was going through the stash of them, I did find these. There are 4 of these that I put together, and they are going to be, from what I can tell, the person that had all of these together was born in 1946. So I would imagine that these are probably from right around 1950. And it says here, you are invited to my birthday party. And again, there are 4 of these. And then here it is on the inside. Friday, December 28th was the party date. And this is the nice fold where you get that extra fold in there. And here is the back. Made in USA, and this comes with the little envelope. And then this one says, "Please come to my party." And we have this little, I'm guessing, a little cowboy or a little clown cowboy. I'm not quite sure. And then here is the inside. And again, it is the one with the extra fold. And then here is another. Oops. "You are invited to the party." Cute little teddy bear. And this one, oh yes, this one has the extra fold in it. Made in USA. And then here is the last one. "You're invited to a birthday party." And how this opens this way. So this one's real fancy. You have writing on both sides. And then this one also has the extra fold in it. But I thought these are just so cute, and somebody would have a really fun use for those. And they are going to be, oops, let me get them back in here to keep them together. So for 4 of them, they are going to be $5, number 59. And again, these are probably from right around 1950, I would think. And I have Auntie K, Auntie Christie, for 59. Thank you. Got so used to calling you Auntie K, I don't know if I can go back now. Um, let's see. So I'm going to do another Easter item. And this is a really cute little like covered dish. So I'm thinking this is probably a hobbyist piece. There's no marking on the bottom, except for what looks like little kiln marks there. And we've got the little bunny coming out and the little bunny on top, and they are in really good condition. And then there's all these pretty little flowers around the egg. And again, the inside is in very nice condition. And this is about 5 inches tall. So it's just a nice little accent piece for Easter. Very different. And this is $10, and it's number 4. And I'll spin that around and wait for my lag. And I see Polly's Projects first. Thank you. And hello, Helen. Thank you for joining. Um, Next up, oh, I'm going to do another linen. So this is fun. This is, I guess, considered like a doily style, but it is really big. This would be really good. I'm going to think like a table topper, because when I try to hold it all the way up, you can see how huge this thing is. This is amazing. And there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flowers around the outside, and they are the nice kind of three-dimensional flowers. And this is blue with a little bit of kind of a sage green color. And then the inside one also has that kind of pop out flower effect. And so, yeah, I was thinking this would be good for a dining table or something along those lines, because of the huge size. But it's very nicely done. Very nice stitching on it. And I think I might have measured this. Let me see. Yes. So this is 28 by 28. So yeah, it would be really fun just to put that on top of your tablecloth. Definitely. And so this lovely crocheted, very nicely crocheted. This is $12 and it's number 15. Yes, it would cover a card table very nicely. And depending, sometimes people in their living rooms have those bigger square-shaped ottomans. That could be a really fun accent on top of that also. And I have Carrie Ann for number 15. Thank you. Yeah, I just thought the colors were so pretty for springtime, really nice and bright. Um, I'm gonna do a vase next. I like this vase because it has the pretty silver overlay on the flowers, and I think these flowers are poppies. It's what the leaves and the flowers kind of look like to me. They look to be poppies. And there's silver around the top also. Oh, yeah, Linda, that's good. Yeah, it would be very pretty on your bed also. And this is just about 6 inches tall. Very nice little bud vase. But yeah, I really liked the poppies on there. Little different. Don't usually see those as much on vases. And this cute little vase is $4 and it's number 45. And again, it has the silver around the top and then the silver overlay flowers. And Auntie Christie for 45. Thank you. So I bought a big basket lot because I really liked the variety of the baskets. And this one was a bit of a surprise because this, I think, has been used as a purse. So we have this great woven basket, and here is the bottom. Very nicely done, very kind of round texture. And this beautiful fabric is stitched all the way on the inside. Now there is, and I want to point out, a little bit of wear here around where the drawstring is. So that makes me think that this was frequently used as a little handbag, which it very could just do that. And then you have your little purse. Yes, very unique, very fun. Just for a little splash of different. And it is long enough that you could put this up and carry it as like a shoulder bag also. No, the fabric does not come out, at least as far as I can tell. It is stitched in here. So you would need to clean this on while it's on here. I did give it a little bit of a cleaning, but it probably would need just a little more of a thorough cleaning. But it's just a really fun little accent that's different than your other handbags or, just for using around the house to store things in, because we always need a little extra storage, and that's a really fun little accent. Especially if you had like a blue bathroom or something and just store things in it. So this cute little basket is $10 and it's number 51. But I thought this was very, very nicely made. Love this little accent through the middle of it with the different type of material used. And next up, this I got and showed in my littles little video. And this is an iron chair. It says iron art. It's really like cast iron chair. And hello, Chicago lady. And hello to anyone else that I may have missed in the chat. So here on top, it says iron art. And then on the bottom, oh no, is that right? Oh, I think that is right. So it does also say iron art on the bottom, but this is like a cast iron little chair. And then I also had this little porcelain guy, or maybe he's even bone china. I'm not quite sure. He feels light enough that he could be bone china. And he's sitting there very cute with his little shoes and socks and shorts. And here is the back. And I did give him a little washing, but those spots did not come out. But otherwise, he is in very nice shape. And I put these together because he actually looked so cute just sitting in the little chair. I thought that was great. I don't think they necessarily came this way, but I thought that was really cute of him just kind of sitting there in the chair. And so this great little pairing is $8 and it's number 32. Yeah, it's a cute little Victorian style chair made out of cast iron. And then this guy, yeah, I would think that he is probably bone china. And so first I have Lana first for him. Thank you for that. Yeah, he was definitely made to sit on something, and since the chair was part of it, I don't know if it came that way or if it just is by coincidence or the gal who ended up buying them thought that they looked good together. And hello, Gabrielle, and hello, Julie. And thank you guys so much. And Kathy at Happy and Harnett, hello there. Next, I am going to do a little chicken lot. So this guy is a ceramic chicken. He is made in Japan, and he does have a lot of paint loss to him. And he is small. He's just a couple inches. Very possibly he was an outside ornament, and that's why he has some paint loss. But otherwise, he is a very nice little ceramic piece. And then I have him paired with this guy because this one is real different looking. It is a very odd kind of chicken. I think that whatever was back here in terms of feathers is long gone, but he is a really unusual chicken. And again, he's just a couple inches tall, or she, with the little chicks down here. And whatever was here is also kind of missing. So I did get, was it? Oh, Nancy thought that he possibly could have been. I think that there's a very good possibility of that, that he was like a carnival prize or something like that, because he definitely has some age to him. And I don't know what this is for. It's very interesting because there's no bottom. It's not like you could put something in there. So I'm not quite sure, but he's just a real unique guy. And this little made in Japan chicken, they are now a combo and they are $6 for the pair and they're number 27. Yeah, maybe this is like the hatched egg and we've got the little chicks there with the hatched egg. Not sure. It's a very interesting, but yeah, he is an old chicken, that's for sure. And here I have a footed glass bowl that has these beautifully etched flowers into them. And you can see that it is done with the texturing effect of just all of the lines to create the image. So we have these beautiful flowers and leaves in this bowl that is in very nice condition. And even the top here, if you look real closely around the rim, you can see that they took the time to do some etching all around the rim to also have that line effect with the etching. So it's very pretty. Here is the bottom. And this bowl is, it's about 6 inches. Very, very pretty. Would look great filled with your jelly beans. And this is $9 and it's number 13. And you get, let's see, one, two, three of these flowers with the designs all around. So there are 3 of them all around there. And I have Lana for number 13. Thank you. So I had these in my Saturday sale, and I have more, so I'm bringing them here. So these are the little kits with everything included to make a bunny who's wearing a snazzy little vest and bow. And so all you have to do is cut out the parts and sew them together. And the instructions are included on how to do that. And then here they have just put him on a little hanger there for hanging. And then you have this really cute little bunny. And so it's got most of everything you need. Then you just have to add in all the cushioning and however plush that you decide to make him. And so I have 3 of these kits, and they are $5 each, and they are number 1. Very cute little bunny. I love his little flowered vest. And he actually, the flowered vest is already attached to him, so you don't even have to sew that part on. Oh, they made it real easy. So I have had these. These are a real favorite of mine. I have had these in the past, and I have more colors of these, so I thought I would bring them out for you guys. Now, when I look at this color, it's a little more of a darker blue on my screen than what it is in person. In person, this is almost like um, almost like a turquoise color. And so I don't know if it's coming through on your end as almost a turquoise color, but I just want to kind of compare it to the tape here, that when I put the tape on, this is not the number and this is not the price, but when I put the tape on here on my end, there is a big difference between this color and the tape color. But when I look on my screen, there isn't. So I just want to point that out, so that it is not like a painter's blue color. It is more of a turquoise blue. I don't know why blue on my end is looking so different. So enough said on that. Just want to point out like a turquoise blue. But this is made by a German company. And it says made in Germany. The company name is about this long, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce it because it is horrible, horrible to have me try to pronounce it. But this is insanely gorgeous. It is very thick. If you picked this up in a very cheaply made in China, you would notice the difference right away, although the Chinese do try to copy this design because it is so, so well done. The glaze on here is really thick, super, super thick, very rich glaze. And this is fantastic if you have mid-century modern decor. This is a great utensil item for holding things. The maker is, again, it is a really, really, really long German name, and I cannot, if I saw it, I would remember it. I just didn't have time to look it up. I should have, and I do apologize for that. Um, and I don't know if I can go out. I can try and see if I can go out and find it. Um, I hope I am still here and you can still see me. I am going to look real quick. Here it is. And I'm going to copy this. I think I can, and come back in. Okay. And I am going to paste this. So, good. I'm glad you're still there. I just had to go somewhere, find it, and put it in. So this, I just put it into the chat, is the maker of this. So that is why I can't even begin to pronounce it. You can have fun at home trying to pronounce it because I will say it horribly wrong. But they are fantastic ceramic makers and very, very well known for creating very nice quality. Now, this originally was an orchid pot, and when they are used for, yes, of course, if only I could hear you, Tiger. I am sure you would say it absolutely perfectly. Um, but I can't hear you saying it. But they are very well known, very, again, beautiful designs, thick glaze. This is about 6.5 inches tall and about 5 inches across. Very, very high quality pot that can be used for anything. Originally used for an orchid pot, but now can be used for anything you want it to be used for. Again, great for mid-century modern, great for artists to put brushes or pencils or anything like that in, makeup brushes in a bathroom, utensils for cooking, fantastic for that. And again, really heavy. This is not going to fall over as you put things in and out of it. Very, very nice and heavy build for something like that. And this is $14 and it's number 67. It's very, very nicely done. And this you can see is in very good condition. The glaze is still very nice all the way through it. And I have Auntie Christie for number 67. Thank you. And while we are talking about them, I have a smaller one also. I do have those in, I'm trying to think. I have one that looks more like this in a kind of like a fuchsia color. It's a very purpley pink. I don't have red, and I do just have one other color, and I think it's a light pink. Can't remember. But I think, yeah, I have like two more. The other, I do have another green, but it does have a little bit of color loss on the inside of the green that I have. Hi, Gracie. Come on over, sweetie. Hi there. This is Gracie coming to say hi. She won't do a Binks on you, I don't think. So, but I do have this one. Now, this one is a smaller one. You can see the design is a little different on it. She's looking for her temptation treats, so I'll get those. So this is about 5 inches tall on this one, but you can see beautiful on the inside. Same company, nice thick glaze on this. And this one is $10 and it's number 67 or 66. Don't listen to me. Oh, now I don't know my numbers. 66 for the 5 inch. But I am going to honor number 67 because that is what I said. So, so Nydia, that one at RGV Thrifting will be yours because that was my mistake. Michelle, yes, I will put you here, Gracie. There you go. There, get Gracie her little temptation treats there. Yes, Michelle, I will put you down for the fuchsia one. And then, yeah, I need to double check on what the other color is. Darn it. I don't know why I can't remember what that is. Um, yeah, I think I have a smaller fuchsia, a larger pink, and then the green that has a little lighter color on the inside. But I will let you know for the fuchsia orchid pot. And so, yeah, I will get back with you, Michelle, on that. So thank you. And thank you, Nydia, for that. And let me just, yeah. Okay, Lori, I made a note so I can see what I have, and I will get back with both of you and let you know. So up next, I am going to do the really amazing find. If you maybe saw my video, hi Debbie and hi Tree is me. Thank you guys so much for being here. And Lynn, I don't think I said hi to you. So I found I think, the most epic McCoy sugar and creamer that I think has ever been made. Um, and this is the sugar and creamer. And they are on the larger side, but they make an amazing statement. Now, this is like a lavender and pink glaze, and then it is pink on the inside. And then I will show the bottom here that shows that this is McCoy, USA. This is the real McCoy, and boy, this is about as mid-century amazing as you can get. And then here is the sugar, which has this great, just flat black lid. I love that. I love the contrast. It too has the pink on the inside, and it is in amazing condition. This also has the, oops, get it going the right direction here, the McCoy. And then it also has, and I didn't notice it before, it has an N on the inside here. I don't think I have ever seen something like that. But yeah, this measures about 3 inches tall, and even without the handles, it's about 4.5 inches wide. Yes, this is going to be an offer up, and it's going to start a little on the high side. It's Pepto Pink. It is kind of Pepto Pink. You are right. I am going to start this offer at $30. Um, just because one, it's way worth it. And two, just to really kind of get things rolling with this. But this glaze is just fantastic. I am going to get in here real close so you can see this absolutely beautiful glaze, which again is like lavender and pink. And the handles are done in the same style. And then the inside is again just solid pink. The bottom is also pink. And then the creamer, again, beautiful purple and pink glaze. And you can see no chips or cracks on this. I would imagine this was probably like maybe a wedding gift or something, and it just kind of sat around, because I don't see really any wear at all on that. And this is just gorgeous. So it looks like right now we have Sue at 36. And let me find it here. Okay. And who else? I've just seen who else had been bidding on that. So it looks like Lori had been bidding on that also. That creamy white, yeah, the weeping gold. And so, yeah, I don't know. The weeping pastel. I'm not quite sure what you would call that. Oh, that there. And that's there. Okay, so I had seen that Lori had put in a bid, but I don't see anybody else doing anything. So I believe we have got this sold to Sue for 36. Yeah, it is really, really a beautiful set. You are going to love that. And again, I don't really think it was ever used. It is in such the N is for Nelson McCoy. Well, thank you, Gabrielle. I do not know much about McCoy. I don't find very much um, McCoy here, so that was very nice to find that. So thank you, Sue. And next up, I'm going to do a little elephant. So this is not super old. This is from 1995. And this is the African elephant from the Protect Nature's Innocent Sculpture collection. But this is a very cute little elephant. And he's got a little tree, and he does come off from the base. So if you just wanted the little elephant on his own, he does come off of that very nicely. But he just had a really cute little smile on his face. He was very sweet looking. And he's just about 3 inches tall. He's just a little guy, but just a cute little elephant accent. And he is $4 and he's number 44. I know sometimes those little smiles just get you that they put on them. Just so cute. And And I have Rose for number 44. Thank you, Rose. And I'm going to do another linen. This one is a tablecloth. And let me get the measurements on this. Let's see. Oh, of course, this is the one I don't measure. Oh, no. But this is a rectangle. I am going to say that it is, let's see, let me get it. Okay. So I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way here. So that is 12 inches. That is 24 inches. So that's 48 inches so far. And that's another 10 inches. So that's 20 inches. So that's 68. I better write that down because I will forget. So one side is 68 inches. And the other side is, oh, this is even longer. Okay. So let's see. We have 12 and 24 and 36. So we are at 72, and another 12 makes it 72, and 12 is what, 86? Oops, other pen. Okay, so this is almost like a proper rectangle shape. So 68 by about 86. This has a beautiful yellow trim all the way around it. These gorgeous applique and stitched flowers. You get these up here. And you can see on the back here that they are applique and hand stitching. Oops. There we go. Applique and hand stitching on these. And each of the corners has this beautiful collection. And then as it goes through the side, there is also more applique and flowers. And then in the middle, it has a huge design. So this is like a cotton material. It's a very nice cotton material. Now there was 2 stains on here that I did treat, and I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to find them again to even show you where they could have been. And then, oh yeah, and then there's all this stitching around where like this part would be on the table, and then this part is like the overhang, I think. The measurements were 68 by 86 for this. And let me see. Here. And then the other side, I think. Well, the main problem was there was 2 little stains on it, but they were yellow, and it was almost impossible to find because they look like the flowers. But I did end up finding them, but they were very well treated, and boy, unless you have a spotlight on this, you are not going to be able to find them. But the flowers are just gorgeous. But yeah, this almost could be like a sheet or even sit on top. Yeah, in the summertime, sit as like a bedspread even. It could be. It is just it's a top layer and then a back layer. So it is double layered, but there's no stuffing or anything on the inside. But this is just gorgeous, very well made, beautifully stitched. Again, this is the back side, and the back side looks very pretty also. And so this beautiful tablecloth is $25, and it's number 56. $25, number 56, for the beautiful yellow flower applique. And I have Happy and Harned. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, and from that, we're going to go to something else that is absolutely gorgeous. And Gabrielle, you just timed out, I know it was by accident, but you just timed out Blue Flamingo Mercantile. If you could try to hit the, 'cause I don't think there's anything I can do on my end, is there? Nope, I'm not even sure how she did that. Well, I will try to hold off just in case this is something that Lori is interested in. Ooh, sorry about that, Lori, but yeah, you are unfortunately been timed out. Um, I can't untime out someone. Okay. Well, I would have liked to have. No, Lori. Oh, Lori was time or Lori timed out Gabrielle Lish. Oh, okay. She'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm sorry, Gabrielle. Oh no. I will try to talk as slowly as possible about this, just in case. But this is a Lefton item, and to me, it kind of looked like an egg shape. And so I thought, well, this would be really fun for Easter. And it does have this design on top that is kind of like little crosses. And it is a lidded dish, so it does come apart. And the only thing I can see, which maybe you already saw on here, was this teeny tiny little chip on the edge, which is mostly on the inside of the edge. And you really don't see it because it's recessed here. So when the lid is sitting on the dish, you don't see it because it's nice and recessed in here. Beautiful little handle. And this is in excellent condition. Here is the mark on the bottom with the Lefton sticker. And then I'm going to put that down for a second so I can hold on to this with two hands and show off this beautiful pink rose and the beautiful leaves on top, which all look to be there. It looks like it is in excellent condition. Again, just that one little chip on the edge. And this does measure to be almost 7 inches. So I would imagine when it is in the top, it is 7 inches by about 5.5 inches. There. And then this has beautiful gold trim around the edge. And then there's also gold trim around the edge of the lid also. And this beautiful dish is $20 and it is number 22. And that is just beautiful with the pink rose on it. I'm going to put that gently down there. And I have Debbie for number 22. Thank you. And I have a piece of jewelry here that, oops, I'm going to lose my voice here. It's got a dry spot on my throat. So this is, again, could be great for wearing. It is really fun with this tie on top. But I am always looking for great pieces that you guys that I know love to repurpose, can repurpose. And Marianne, I don't have any Afghans today. I am sorry. But this has a beautiful collection of hand painted and glass beads on it and some really pretty spacers. And when I see jewelry like this, I think that not only is it really great for wearing, But it's also great for repurposing if you like to repurpose. But I just love these kinds of little colorful beads. They are just really neat. And there's a ton of them on here. This is so long you don't even need to untie it. It is so long, and there are so many beads on here. And this necklace is $8, and it's number 64. And I'm gonna put that back in there. And I have Lana for number 64. And hello, Melissa. Okay, next up, I'm going to do a collection of dog figurines. So some of these, like this one, now this one feels again like this is maybe cast iron. He's not that big, probably what, 3 inches long, but he is a beauty. He's got some weight to him, but a very striking dog, and no markings or anything that I can see on him. And thank you so much for being here, Nancy. It's always great having you in the chat. And the next dog, ooh, I got to put him down. That's a workout. Here is a little dog. Now, this guy is marked England on the bottom. I may have that upside down. It is hard to tell. He is black, but because he's cast iron, he does have a bit of the brown coming through. Oh, well, you take it easy, Melissa. Rest up. Yeah, I think that's England. And so, yeah, so he's like a little, I think he's like a little Westie. And then the next one is also, I think, well, I think he's marked something on the bottom. I think he's also marked England. Let me double check. Yeah, he's trying to be marked something, but I can't quite tell. But he does feel like he's one of the metal dogs from England. So he's metal, the Westie's metal, the I think someone mentioned that this is a Cocker Spaniel, and he is like a cast iron, I believe. And then the last one I'm going to throw in, this guy I think is pewter, and I'm not even sure if he is a dog or a lamb. It's like at times he looks like a dog, but then he looks like he's not a dog. But I think he is supposed to be a dog. But anyways, you can see he's quite a bit smaller. And then this guy is a bit bigger than the others. And so for this, oops, great little mix that's trying to run away, they are $9 for the set of 4, and they are number 28. Yes, and everybody tune in tonight at 9:30 Eastern to see Katie sample yet another adventurous Jello recipe. She is a very brave soul for sharing her adventures with us. And I got to tell you, this one is going to be very interesting to see how it turned out. And I have Patricia Gesner for number 28. Thank you. And I'm going to do some vintage Hallmark ornaments. And these are for Easter. And so we have the bunny face, we have the little duck, and then we have the little running bunny. And each of these are marked with the Hallmark marking. And I think one of them is dated 1984 or 85, somewhere in there. So there are the three little ornaments, and these are all Hallmark. And this little pair is, or trio is $6, number 25. Oops. I'll turn them right side up. I can turn this right side up too. There we go. $6, number 25 for the Hallmark Easter cookie cutters. And I have Linda for number 25. Thank you. You know, the interesting thing with that recipe that I have never seen a recipe that had you whip cottage cheese before. So that was really interesting and new. I've never seen anything like that. I believe that they are, I think you're right with the cold painted bronze. I'm not quite sure. They almost don't feel heavy enough to be bronze, but they definitely are a metal of some kind, but they could just be some kind of a combination of metals due to their age. They could just be, you know, whatever combination they could throw together, melt, and put into a mold. But very good. Yes, I do think that they are very collectible with that style. And if you saw my kind of littles video, I do have a bunch of farm animals that are in that same style that are really neat. So I'm going to do another pair of Coke glasses. And these ones are the ones that are tinted slightly green. So I don't know if it's coming across that way. I hope so, but these are just a bit on the green side. And they say, let's see, here we go. One side says Coca-Cola and the other side says Coke. And they are in very good condition. There we go. And this pair of Coke glasses is $5 and it's number 42. They are moonbeams expensive. I have never heard that phrase before. I like that though. That definitely grabs your attention to how expensive they are. And I see Sue for number 42. And oops, let's see. And what am I trying to think of? Christine, less than 10. I do have another set of two, so I can do you also. And Lynn also. I do have enough so that I can do all three of you for $5 for a pair of those glasses. So I wrote down all three of your names. So thank you. So let's see. I was going back to read the German produce called Bergman. that do them, and they are expensive. So, wow, I did not know that, but that is really interesting to know. So I have these little deers, and I am not quite sure about them or anything. I've tried to do a little bit of research on them. When I get them in close, you can see that they almost look like they are wood carved. However, they look like this is a plastic mold. Now, it does say made in Germany. And so I believe the mold that is used is done in a way that they look like they are wood carved, but that they are molded in a plasticky, but it's like an older plastic material. And this, um, these are little in that the tree stands not quite 2.5 inches tall, and each of the deer are just an inch and a quarter tall. And these are just teeny, teeny, tiny, but absolutely beautifully detailed. And even the tree is beautifully detailed. And it's just incredible that they are so small. I mean, you can see how small they are, and yet incredible. And I'm not quite sure what to do with these, but I am going to do these as an offer up. I am going to start them at $6. And then they are, again, made in Germany. And this looks like a mold. And it feels like a plastic, but not like it's an older plastic. It just has that feel of an older plastic. And you can see how absolutely incredibly detailed they are. And even the detailing in their eyes, they're so expressive. Again, for deer that are only an inch and a quarter tall. I mean, here's my, oops, here we go. Here's my finger to see how big these deer are. But oh my gosh, they are just exquisite. And even the back is detailed. But yeah, they just have that, and I had to go through and feel a few times to make sure. It's like, "Is that wood?" But no, it's like the mold was done in a way to give them the look of wood. But their legs are just unbelievably thin. They are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And hello, Teresa. Again, here is the base, and the base is, this is about 2.5 inches long by, I guess maybe an inch and 3/4. So this is about an inch and 3/4, and this is about 2.5 inches long. Yeah, I don't know what this was. That's a really good idea of maybe a cake topper. I don't know. Um, I don't know if they would have gotten that fancy in Germany to do their cakes with these cute little toppers, but they could have. That would have been some cake to see, though, that's for sure. So it does look like Patricia for $18 is what I'm seeing. And okay, so I am calling sold to Patricia Gesner for $18. So thank you for that. Yeah, I just wasn't quite sure about those, but I did know that they were pretty darn cute. Oh, okay. I will sure do that, Linda. So next up, I have a set of three doilies. Now these, I believe, well, I don't know. I'm going to get in here really close. To me, it looks like maybe they were sections that were stitched together to create this design. They are just circles. There are three of them, and they are about 9.5 inches. This is tatting. Okay. The way it looks is like it looks like it was done in this section, and then this section and this section were maybe put together, but I don't know a whole lot about tatting other than I am really impressed with this stitch because it's beautiful. And all three are identical. So there's one. Here's the second one. And then here is the third one. Yeah, they're just gorgeous. Very, very nicely done. And the centers, especially, just absolutely beautiful work on these. And oops. And so for all three of these, they are $9. Number 7. It's done with one thread. Wow. That is quite a skill to have. And I have Debbie for number 7. Thank you. And the frugal magpie is going to take up tatting. Okay. That I I can't imagine trying to work with something that small. Oh my goodness. Um and so thank you for the person who asked if this was a Kimple mold, and I do believe that it is. And this is an absolutely adorable cat with these beautiful flowers painted all over it. And the black paint is just exquisite. It is nice and rich and thick all the way around. And this cute little face. Nice little orange bow tied around for accent. And here is the underside. Does have a little bit of wear from sitting on a shelf and probably taken off from time to time. This measures almost 7 inches tall. And then the base here is about 5.5 inches across. So it's a nice size, great little shelf sitter. Nice colors for spring. And even with the little splash of orange, works for Halloween also. And this cute little cat is $10. and it's number 29. Yes, I think this is a Kimball mold. It doesn't say anywhere on there, but this is the style, and at the time, I could not remember the name of it, so thank you for the person that did mention that, and I have the second part of living. Thank you for that, and I am just going to rearrange a couple things here. And I have a pair of vases. These are just nice engraved glass vases. They have like a wheat pattern engraved onto them. One of them, though, does have a chip in the glass. Oh, it's right here. It's right here that there is a little chip in the glass. And it's a very pretty pair of matching bud vases. And the pair are $5 and they are number 3. So very pretty etching on these. And you can feel it on the glass that they are etched in there. Nice workmanship. And I have Lana for number 3. Thank you. And next up, I have a pair of vintage handmade handkerchiefs. And you can see that this bottom lace or the lace trim all around is hand sewn on, or it is sewn on by someone. I'll show the back side here so you can see that it is stitched on. And it is just a nice piece of muslin material. Very simple, very pretty. Would add a nice accent as like an under display for something on a tabletop. And there is the pair of them, very nicely made. And this pair is $6 and they are number 12. And I have Lori for Blue Flamingo Mercantile. Thank you. And for Easter, here is a little glass basket. And again, this has the beautiful etched flowers in here, and it's that same design where they use the lines to create the etching. And so here is the flower, and then it goes down to the leaves here. And then on the other side, we have the same flower, same design. And it's a beautiful little basket. Here is the bottom. It's in wonderful condition, no chips or cracks or anything that I could see, just a smudge. And this is about 7 inches tall. So it's just a little accent basket. Very cute. And this is $10, number 16. That's a good one, Lori. You need a Tasmanian devil out there working that energy pump for you. And I have Tammy for number 16. Thank you. And I'm going to do another piece of jewelry. This one was really interesting because these are a bracelet. It's like a little stretchy bracelet, but these are like little ceramic tiles that have all been glazed different colors. And so all of these little ceramic beads, beautifully done. And I love the colors on them. And it's just not the same color all around. It's just a really interesting mix of colors on these. So some are blue, some are green, some are red. That one might even be kind of a yellow. And but it's just nice the way that they are done. Very earthy looking. And it just would slip right on. And this bracelet is $8, number 62. And I have Kathy for Happy and Harnett. Thank you. And next up, I have a coffee mug. And this is a beautiful kind of speckled, splattered on pattern. This is artisan made, and it does actually kind of surprisingly have some crazing on the inside here. Nothing that I think is of any like would ever deter you from using it. It's just has some crazing in it, and this is just it's not a chip. It's like an extra little bit that is on there. So something during glazing, and that popped on. So it's just a little bit of a bump that is on there, but it's a really pretty designed coffee mug. And it is a bigger size, so you can get a really good size cup of coffee in there. And the bottom again has the same pattern. And this is $8 and it's number 68. Again, it's a nice size. You can definitely get probably a couple cups of coffee in there at a time. And the handle has it also. And okay, so I have been going through some Easter picks, and I went through the last bit of picks that I have, and I have them separated up. Um, so I will let you know all of the varieties that I have, and then that will help you determine if you are interested in any. So what I am going to have is, I have 4 sets of these, and these have 4 picks in them each. And there are 2 with the rabbit and 2 carrots. So there are 2 of those. And then there are 2 of the, I'm guessing this is a chick with 2 eggs. And so then there are 2 of those. So there are 2 and 2. And I have 4 sets of those. Now, I have 4 sets where I only have the chick and the egg, and you will get 4 chicks and eggs. So I know that's that's a lot of information. So let me get the air out of here. Okay. So I have 4 of these with 4 picks in them, 2 of each variety. Then I have 4, then I have 4 sets of picks that just have 4 of the chicks and eggs in it. Then I have 2 where you actually get a bit more, but it's a bit of a kind of wacky combination of what is left over. So some of the picks just have eggs. Most of them just have eggs on them. But this is kind of a big old mix of the fun stuff that is kind of the leftover stuff. And hello, Peterson. And it was fun. I did go back and watch Alex's live to be able to see you. And it's so great. You did a fantastic job just popping in. So that was a lot of fun to see that. Okay, so now that I have totally confused everybody, but I wanted to throw that out there that I've got 3 different varieties of of the picks, so you can decide if you're interested in any of them. Um, so I am going to start with the picks, and you're back in Minnesota now. Oh my goodness. I hope you bottled up a whole bunch of that sunshine and warm weather to take it back to you, back with you. Okay, so I have 4 of these available that have the rabbits and the chicks, the carrots, and the eggs. So I have 4 of them, and there are 4 in each container. And for these 4, if you are interested, they are $4 each, and they are number 9. So this is the 4 picks, 2 rabbits and carrots, 2 chicks and eggs, $4 each, number 9. Okay, and I have Victoria H and blue flamingo times 2 and Lana. Okay. And here. And then I have 4. You double check here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. I have 4 that are just the chicks and the eggs, and you'll get 4 of the chicks and the eggs that come with 2 eggs each and 1 chick. And so there are 4 of those. Can I recheck? Oh, Terry, I am so sorry. I did miss you. I apologize, Terry. Thank you so much for you guys jumping in. This is why I need you guys so much for your extra set of eyes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. So I have Terry, Terry Nichols for 2. I know, well, when you say any combo, that doesn't help. So do you want 2 with the rabbit and the chicks, or just 1 of those, and then we'll go on to here? So that got me a little confused. Um, so I'm going to wait 1 second for Sharon at Terry Nichols to write back. Okay, but how many of the of well, oh, thank you, Kim, and hello there. Okay, so then I have 4 of these available that are just the chicks and the eggs. And they are $4, number 10 for these. And then I will wait and see what happens. And I will try to see with the feed. Okay, so I have Victoria H. And I have Blue Flamingo. Okay. So thank you for that. And I'll put those there. And then I have 2 where you actually get a little bit more, but it's not as organized. And I'll show you, like, one of the chicks is down here because he fell off. There's a bunch of eggs. There's 1 chick, 1 rabbit. It's like you get more, but it's a little more chaotic in there. And I have 2 of those available. And so they are also $4 each, and they are number 11. So if anyone is interested in having some extra bits in there to play around with, then I will do Victoria and Blue Flamingo. All right, so thank you guys for sticking with me on that. I know I did not make that easy. Just trying to keep everybody on their toes, everybody awake and paying attention, including me. Oh. Okay, so next up, I have a little trinket dish. I thought this was very pretty. It's got a white flower and 2 swans. And on the other side, it has a pink flower and 2 swans. And it is just a very small little trinket dish. It is made in China. It's nothing spectacular, but it is very pretty. And this side, it's like I don't think it's rough, but it's almost like something was stuck there a little bit. It's odd, but it doesn't interfere with it closing at all. And this cute little trinket dish is $3, and it's number 46. I only had 2 number 11s. So the first two people got the number 11s. Now, if you were with me on Saturday night, I did have this item that did not sell. So I am bringing it here because I think this is really spectacular. This is a teapot, and we have bunnies and flowers and vegetables all around. And on the other side, we have a couple more bunnies. And hello, Margaret Gwent. And this is part of the Bunnies Banquet. There we go, Bunnies Banquet. And I believe this came out right around 2000. And there are a couple of spots. You see, none on that side. There is a spot on this side, right there. No, right there, where there's a little chip of paint. And the handle is in very good condition. The top, I think, has the most. So there's a chip right there. There is a chip right here. And there is like a little paint loss right there. But otherwise, it is in very good condition. Here is the inside. Very pretty piece to add to your Easter decor. And as it was pointed out, and rightfully so, works great for fall also because of the sunflowers and the cornucopia. So a multiple season, great decor addition. And this is $15, and it is number 2. I know, Tina. I think we're all really excited for tonight to see how this turns out. And I see Leona for this one. I just need to move a couple of things around here. Okay, so thank you, Leona. What's going on tonight, Dee? Oh my goodness, you missed all the excitement. Katie has another fantastic Jello mold that she is trying with the best ingredients ever. It has Knox gelatin, it has cottage cheese and milk, kidney beans, onions, cabbage, and cucumbers. It is going to be epic. You are not going to want to miss it. So she's doing it at 9:30 Eastern on her channel. It is in her refrigerator right now. And French dressing. Yes, thank you. And pepper. That's right. The best part was the pepper, just a dash. Just a dash of pepper. You don't want any more than just a dash of pepper. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is going to be a whole lot of fun. Oh my goodness. I know we were watching her channel is Vintage and Vinyl. If anybody wants to go out and grab her link, that would be great. But we were watching her make it this morning, and oh my goodness, she was like, it's too bad there you guys don't have smell-o-vision so you can smell it. Because I guess the cabbage was really, really setting off the smell of it. So next up, oh my goodness, I have got this amazing. This is a really nice size show-stopping vase. And this is lead crystal. It's got the stickers still on it, made in Western Germany, lead crystal. And this is beautiful. This reminds me of like butterflies, this top part here. It is gorgeous. And look at the way it just picks up the light and just makes it dance around. Absolutely stunning piece. Here is the bottom. Beautiful. And the top has this like thumb print all around it. Just lovely. Yes, 9:30 Eastern time. And this is about 8 inches tall and about 6 inches across. And it is just gorgeous. I love the way this is cut in here. It is beautiful. Just in time for all of your spring and summer bouquets of flowers to go in something really show-stopping. And this beautiful vase is $20 and it's number 35. Number 35. I know, I think it does too. I think this looks a lot like a butterfly, the way the top is. It's just really pretty that way. And I have, oh, Margaret Gwen. That's a beauty. That is lovely. Yeah, kind of definitely the top part has like the wings on there. Very nice. And it is time for another linen. Yeah, definitely one to display and hopefully somewhere where light can catch it. I just love the way that the light sparkles in that. So this is a very pretty, like dresser scarf, all white. I'll show it up here. Very nice. And we've got beautiful lace detailing on this. And there is the middle of it. And each corner here has this beautiful lace detailing. And there is the, I think I'm showing the top. And of course, I didn't measure how long this was, but it is about 12, 12, I'm going to say it's about 30 inches long. And I don't see any kind of, I did wash this and it did wash up very nicely. No, excuse me, no stains or anything that I can see on it. I was looking to see if there was any wear on it. Nope, I think it is in very nice shape. And so this is about 30 inches long, white dresser scarf, is $10, and it's number 8. And I have Rose for number 8. Thank you. And I do have one owl item, but it is a pendant. So it's not quite what you're thinking of with owls, but this is a really neat. It's a very kind of um, modern design on a pendant. Very sleek looking owl. And this is some type of a metal. I'm not quite sure. A magnet does stick to it. So it is some kind of, I have no idea what kind of metal, but the kind that a magnet will stick to. Not strongly stick to it, but just enough. And it is almost 1.5 inches long. Oh, well, thank you, Michelle. Hermitite. Am I going to say that right? Hermitite. But I love the modern take of the owl design. I thought that was very sleek, really neat looking. And this is $5 and it's number 60. Oops, get him going the right direction there. $5, number 60. And I know other resellers are very big sticklers for the number. However, I always go by intent. So I am going with the Frugal Magpie on number 60. Because I know that's what you meant to type in. And I know it's some do it some way, some do it the other way. And oh, Belinda was back in the hospital last night. Oh no. Oh, that's too bad. So I'm going to go back to the animal kingdom, and I have got this really beautiful deer set. Now, this is also deers from Germany, but this is a beautiful, I'm going to say ceramic piece. Could even be porcelain. No, it probably is actually porcelain. I'll show the mark on the bottom because this is the like an eagle mark that is there on the bottom. And then here is where it says Germany, and there's a mold number. And here are the deer. And he actually has little white tips on the tops of his ears. I almost thought they were chipped when I first saw them, but then I realized, nope, they're not chipped. They have little white glaze on them. And these are going to be an offer up item. and I am going to start them at $20 for this beautiful pair of ceramic deer. And they measure, let's see, the deer measures, this is about 4.5 inches long. So from here to the end here, that's about 4.5 inches long. And then tall wise, it's about 4.5 inches also. So this is just stunning, made in Germany. Very beautiful deer. And again, the markings if you are interested. So this is the eagle. I'll get in close so you can see their pretty faces. And there's the little one. It's almost like they hear that hunter out there. Well, that's funny you say that, Judy, because I am so surprised with all the liquid that is in there that it will set. I mean, there is a lot of liquid in that Jello mold. I would be very surprised that it does set. I mean, I know it has a whole envelope of Knox gelatin in it, but with the cottage cheese, the milk, and the the French dressing, I am just so surprised that it calls for all that liquid. I know it just Michelle says that, and it's like it just to me kind of looks like they're alert. They're very on alert. They can hear somebody coming. Yes, Germany really does beautiful ceramics. The detailing, even just down to the leg, just absolutely beautifully detailed on these. And again, the gorgeous antlers and the ears, lots of detailing. And so let's see where we are at. So it looks like we are at Tammy for 40 on these. Okay. Very nice, Tammy. These are beauties. Okay, sold to Tammy. It did not say dry cottage cheese because they actually wanted her to whip it into like oh gosh, what was she doing? Like an egg white consistency. So, um, it's a very interesting recipe. Gracie, what are you doing? Do you need more treats? Do you? Gracie's pacing back and forth over here, and she's making me a little nervous. So I'm gonna get her. Okay. All right. I have a piece of chalkware next. Yes, she probably wants her tuna food and not the temptation treats, but she's probably just going to have to wait. So here is a cute little chalkware, And although I found one with different colors, but it was one that was done by Enesco. So this very well could have been one by Enesco, or this could be like a hobbyist piece based on like some kind of a just a chalkware mold. But very nice coloring because it works for a nursery of a boy or a girl, because it does have all of the colors represented so nicely. It does have just one little chip out the back, but but you wouldn't notice that. And then there is just a little chip there on the bow. And then I think, yeah, the for some reason, of course, they had the price right up here. And I think I didn't want to play with it too much because I think that might be color loss up there and not just sticker residue. But very, very cute piece. And it's just, what, about 7 inches long. And this is $15, and it's number 18 for the Chalkware Nursery. And it does have the hook on here for hanging. And I've got these beautiful tropical fish that I'm going to do next. These are just gorgeous. Now, there is a piece missing, although it is really hard to see when you're looking at them like this, and I'm not even sure what the piece was, but right here you can see that this part is broken off, and I don't know what would have been there, but the nice thing is when they're just sitting here, you really don't even see it because the other fish here is hiding it. And let's see, this is about 2.5 inches tall. This little guy, he is just over an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter. And so this is just a beautiful pair. Now the back is unpainted, really, on both of them. Not much decoration. They were really just meant to be one-sided, just this front side. And this little trio is $10, and it's number 30. You get the one fish, the two fish, and the three fish. And then not whatever that would have been, it's really a shame that that's missing, but I don't think that really takes away because your focal point is really on those beautiful fish. Um, I did not bring the skunks today. I'm sorry. They will probably, yeah, be in another upcoming sale. But I did bring a rabbit, standing up rabbit, and I have paired him with this little owl because I just didn't know what to do with this little owl. He's just kind of all by himself. And the rabbit was kind of all by himself, and I thought, well, I am going to pair them together because I don't want them to be lonely. So now they've made a new friendship. Now the owl, he is little. He is just about an inch and a half tall. The rabbit, he's about 3 inches tall, up to the top of his ears. So that's about 3 inches. He is not marked on the bottom, and he isn't marked either. This one is ceramic, and he is something where he's like um, kind of that fuzzy texture, but not quite fuzzy anymore. And then I think his little hat is made out of like paper. And this little pairing is $7, number 31. It's kind of flocked. Maybe at one time it was more flocked, but over the years, I don't think that the flocking has held. So I have Blue Flamingo for number 31. Thank you. And I have a pair of candlesticks. These are made in China, but the coloring of them I thought was beautiful for springtime and for Easter because they are these very light pink roses. I know they're coming across, well, yeah, they are coming across kind of as ivory. They are just ever so subtly, every once in a while, pinkish. So I'm going to say ivory with a little pink accent. Yes, probably like for a wedding, but I thought that they would be beautiful for Easter and springtime. Just a lovely little accent. And then here is the top for their taper candles. Here is the mark on the bottom that says Lillian Rose, hand painted, made in China. And they do have the little protected bits on them. And they do measure about 6.5 inches tall. So again, they would be great to be candle holders, can also be used as like a pedestal for another Easter display. Just put something right on top of it there and use that as a heightening for your display. And this pair is $9 and it's number 23. Well, hello, Grandma 211. Oh my goodness. That is quite a grandma there. And Lana, I have you for number 23. And thank you for the thumbs up. Number 23. So I have another vase, and this is a tall bud vase. This again has some beautiful cuts in the glass. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't feel quite heavy enough to be crystal, but I do think this is cut glass. And it does have, again, some etching in it. Very nice work with the etching. And I'll get in close there so you can see the beautiful lines they used. And then the top again has that like thumbprint design. Here is the bottom. And this is almost 9 inches tall. And then it has this beautiful design at the bottom. Again, definitely made to capture that light, be very pretty as it reflects some light. And this is $10 Number 37. And hello to everybody who is new. Please remember to subscribe and thumbs up. Really appreciate you guys giving the thumbs up so far. Always, always thankful for that. Yeah. Hello, Janice. So I have another little pendant here, and this is a really pretty, just a floral and vine design on a pendant. Just a very nice accent piece. It's just on a simple gold tone chain, but I really liked that pendant. There it is. I thought that was very nicely done. And this is $5, and it's number 61. And I'm going to do another linen. This one is like a tabletop design, I think. Let me see. I should have measured this one. I don't really find a lot of those kind of candles at my thrift store. I'm not sure why, but I just don't find a lot. I know it's really weird. Because I do look for, candles, especially candles in boxes and stuff, and they're just, yeah, I don't know why people, and especially even party light. I would think, oh, well, somebody's going to turn in some party light stuff, and yeah, we just don't get a lot in our thrift stores. I am not sure why. So this one is 31 inches by 31 inches. So it would be very good for a top of a table. But this is beautifully stitched. And I'll get in close. I just want to show each of the corners has stitching in it, and then this beautiful design in the middle. So here is the corner. This is just gorgeous. Very well made. And then here is the back. So you can see the beautiful stitch work done on the back. And then I'll move around so you can see the center design. There and there. And then the two corners, the two bottom corners also have the stitching. And of course, not being able to see what I'm doing, I hope I'm getting it done on there. And so, yeah, I'll show you the back too. So here is the back. So very nicely made. And again, this one is 31 inches by 31 inches. And it is $20, number 52. And hello, Junk to be Loved. And I have a Fitz and Floyd little Easter basket. Oh, are you seeing, if you've seen colors go around, it's because I do have on the outside, uh, like a glass prism that spins around, and we actually have sunshine today, so that's why you're seeing maybe some flickering rainbow colors in here. So this is a really cute little Fitz and Floyd basket. Here is the back. It is Fitz and Floyd Essentials. And this basket has these beautiful flowers on each side and the sweet little bunny. Oh, no, it doesn't actually have thread in it, a metallic thread in it. It might again just be maybe something from the outside reflecting in, making it kind of look like that. That's it. It could be an unknown orb in the sky. And this is about 6 inches tall and about 7 inches wide. Very sweet. And this is $18. And it is number 17 for the Fitz and Floyd rabbit basket. And I have Debbie for number 17. Thank you. You know, that rabbit in the basket is just there, sitting there so cutely. And see, right now I can see kind of on the lampshade, the light is kind of dancing around. So it could have been that's what you saw. I have a couple of scarves. Now I bought a linen. It was advertised as a linen lot. And oh, well, thank you so much, Tammy, for stopping by. Always appreciate you in the chat, and thank you for your purchases today. So within the linens that I bought, I found a few things that are kind of more like scarves than what I would consider typical linen. And so this is a beautiful piece, and I think I did measure it. Yes, it's 18 by 19 inches, so it's just an inch longer than it is wide. And this is signed down here. There is a signature, but no label on here to say whether or what it's made out of, although it doesn't quite feel silky like silk, but it is a very nice piece of fabric, and the design is beautiful. And this again would work great either as a scarf or like, yeah, like a table dress, like a dresser scarf or something like that. Beautiful piece, lovely colors. And it's a little more vibrant when it's down flat also, and the light isn't shining through it. The colors are, you can see, just a little more vibrant. And this is $10, number 54. Oh, yes, tying to your purse. Yes, that is quite a nice thing to do. And I have a little woven basket. And this is just a small trinket size basket, but it is a lidded basket. And it is very nicely made with a beautiful floral pattern all around. And then here is the lid, and it just sits right on top there. Really nice little basket. And this is $5, number 49. And it's probably, what, 3 inches across? Just a nice little trinket size. And I have Janice for number 49. Thank you. And I have a set of 3 Coca-Cola coasters. And these are some kind of a ceramic tile. So we've got the little delivery man. These have cork backs on them. And hello, Stella. This is the polar bears with their Coke. And then we have the Coca-Cola logo. Now, this one does unfortunately have a little chip in the corner. And this setting is $5 for all 3 coasters, number 41. And Thomas Lynch for 41. Thank you. Now, the next item I have is really neat. It unfortunately has 2 chips in the rim, but this is like a beautiful trifle um, dish, or for any other kind of dessert you want to put in it. It measures just a little over 7 inches and almost 8 inches tall. Beautiful etched flowers in here. I mean, absolutely beautiful etched flowers. But right here, this is a chip on the inside of the rim. And then this is also a chip on the inside of the rim. It is very unfortunate, but this is such a beautiful bowl that I would hate to see it end up in a landfill just because it had 2 chips when it could be used for so many other things besides food products because of the chips, but very, very neat for other things. And so I am just going to give this for $5. This beautiful item, $5, number 36. Yeah, an enormous margarita glass. Yes. Yes, it could be really cute for an assemblage. Absolutely. That would be a very good idea for it. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Oh, happy hour. Okay, so the next item I have is a necklace and pair of earrings. So here is the necklace. Really nice collection of glass beads and even some wood beads on here. And then it comes with the matching earrings, and these are pierced earrings. So it's a nice collection there, and this is going to fit right about here on you. And this pair is $10, number 63 for the earrings and necklace. And this is I'm going to say yes. This is a handmade item by I'm going to take a guess and say that's a local artist for this area, although I am not quite sure what that says, but really nice glaze on this. Beautiful colors. The inside is just nice and white. And this measures about, little more than 6.5 inches. I ship from Washington State. So shipping to California is pretty cheap from Washington State. I am one of the few West Coasters that are resellers. So this is really nice, 6.5 inches. Beautiful glaze on this. And this piece is $10, number 39. Well, I am not always fast. I will be the first to admit that. And right now, it's like sometimes I will get kind of caught up and then I will get a little behind. And then sometimes you'll get invoiced for like maybe two, sometimes maybe even three sales. So it varies and it fluctuates. And if you need something right away, let me know. Otherwise, several people really like to, and I am happy to hold things over from sale to sale to combine shipping to save you guys even more. If you are able to wait from like Wednesday and possibly come to my Saturday sale and then have things shipped, a lot of times we can save a whole bunch of money on shipping costs by combining shipping, because a lot of times the more the more you buy, it's really not that much different for the shipping costs. Sometimes you're going from $10 to $13, and so you're getting a whole bunch more shipped for that $13, or sometimes, what is it now? It goes up to like $16 or something or other. I get very creative with my shipping so that we can keep the shipping costs as low as possible. But yeah, I have a whole area set up, and I keep everybody alphabetized and wrapped up in an area, and I am just happy to hold things. So keep that option in mind, because sometimes sometimes it is an option, sometimes it's an involuntary option because I just haven't had a chance to get to you, and so I'm gonna combine multiple sales anyway and then ship things to you. But a lot of times it saves so much money. And when it comes to shipping costs, I am all about saving money. So I have another thing that could be a table runner, could be a dresser scarf. I got charged $20 for two things that weren't that heavy. Yeah, I know. I will say, not everybody ships the same way. And not everybody, I think, even knows about all of the different kinds of shipping options. $20 is pretty much my max, and I can do a really huge box for $20. But I also know with the way that I ship what my max size is. And once I hit that max size, I won't go past that because I can't get the big shipping discount, and it's cheaper to start a new box and then build up on that box um, than to um, than to go into a bigger box, if that makes any sense. Um, so yeah, I've really worked hard. I started reselling on eBay way back in the early 2000s. So there is a lot that I learned back then and then applying it now. So there's a lot that I know and a lot that I've learned. But the one thing I know is keep shipping costs as low as possible. So this is a plain colored, well, kind of plain. It's like what is it, like burgundy and black. There's like some black thread in here, but it is kind of a solid color. Would be nice as a table runner or a dresser scarf, buffet scarf. Really pretty kind of cutout design all through this. And I'll get in close so you can kind of see that it is like a burgundy with just some black threads kind of throughout to give it some depth. And let's see if I was smart enough. Yes. So this is 34 inches long by 14 inches. I know that the area you ship from and to, um, it can't, well, Canada, yeah, Canada is very different. I wish it wasn't. I don't understand why it is. It really doesn't need to be. So this table runner dresser scarf that is 34 inches by 14 is $7, number 53. Yeah, it's ridiculous that for us to ship to Canada is so much money. But yeah, I find that most of what I ship to the East Coast is usually $10 to $13. And that's even with shipping a few pounds. I can do it usually for $10 to $13. East or West Coast, gosh, between California and Arizona and stuff, it's usually under $10. And that's even for a couple pounds. So it kind of can be done, but you have to figure out kind of the best way that works for you for shipping. And yeah, I know it's not the same, and I know it can cost a lot, but that's why I say a lot of times I know my max size box, which is a really big box, that ships for just over $20, like $20.68. But I know that's the maximum that I can go for that price. Um, yeah. Well, again, I wrap the way that I wrap items because I know, and I hope they do. I hope that everything that I send to you makes it to you. And I hope that if it doesn't, that you will let me know because I'm the first one that would want to know if something did not arrive. But I am hoping that I am wrapping in the way that I wrap so that every single item gets to you undamaged, that the box isn't too damaged. I know sometimes boxes arrive even with holes in them, and I'm not quite sure how that happens. I spent a year working for the USPS processing mail, and I know what it looks like when a package arrives and the process it goes through in order to get back out the door to its next destination. And I know that things can get accordioned in the machinery and they get log jams, and I know what that box looks like. And so I really try to package so that if that happens, that your box isn't the one that gets damaged when that happens. So thank you guys so much. Um, I really appreciate you guys letting me know, and definitely, let me know feedback if for some reason anything happens. Um, I try not to buy from East Coast sellers anymore. Oh, yeah, Tiger, I know. And there are a couple of East Coast people that do have really nice things, and there are times when you're like, "Yeah, but that's gonna weigh so much, I'm not interested," because I know they're not gonna ship like me. Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah. I know there's a lot, but a lot of people, they have their ways, and that's the way that they're going to do things. And I'm certainly not going to be the one to tell somebody that they're maybe not doing things as well as they could be. Um, so this is a pressed glass dish. The design is all on the outside. You can feel it on the outside. The inside is nice and smooth. This is perfect for your banana splits or anything like that. Um, it is 8 inches long and it is about 4 inches wide. Oh, the hilarious horror stories. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I really loved the design on this and thought it would just look beautiful sitting, because it would, again, pick up some light and show off anything that you wanted to put in here, including, your jelly beans or anything like that for Easter. And this is $8, number 38. And well, hello, Vinny. Thank you so much for popping in. Were you at work today? Talk about horror stories. Oh my God, Vinny has got 1,001 horror stories for where he works. Oh my gosh. So next up, I have got this really fun. This is again something that could be a scarf, could be a table dressing. It does have a tag. I'll show off the tag first. So this is coming off on one end, but it is still on here. And this is I can see that it's wool made in Switzerland. And it is a beautiful design. I think this is the front side, but lovely with the roses on here. And then it has the like white kind of frayed edges, but this is wool. It is lovely. And let's see if I was smart enough. Yes, this is 25 inches by 25 inches. And it does unfortunately have on one of the ends right here, it does have a little hole, but I don't think that takes away from how beautiful this design is. And I'll get in here close so you can really see how pretty that is. And then it has the roses in the middle. And again, this is 25 inches by 25 inches. And this is $15, number 55. And I'm just catching up on the chat there. Okay. And I see the Frugal Magpie for number 55. Thank you. Okay, I've got another basket. And this one is a little bigger than the other one. Oops, there we go. Now, this one, I think, unfortunately, is either sun faded or or just naturally faded because the inside colors are just a little more vibrant. And I want to point that out, that the inside is just a little more vibrant than the outside. And the tag in here does just say made in China, but it's just a really nice little lidded basket, great for storing things in. And I am going to change that. So this one I am going to do for just $5 because of the sun fading. I'm going to change that. And this is number 50. Number 50, $5 for the cute basket that is just a little sun faded. And I have Sandra Loza. Thank you. And I'm going to do a set of kittens. So I have 4 little kittens here. They are all white. And I'm going to do them all together. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. So these ones had a made in China sticker on the bottom, but I did give them a washing. They needed it, and their sticker fell off. But I just want to point out that they are like resin made in China. The next one does not have a marking on it as to who made it, or I believe, though, that this was painted by someone, 93, and that it was some kind of a mold. Yes, I have 2 sleeping right over here. You can have them. Here is Home Co., the sticker on the bottom, little white cat. And then I have this one, which is a really satiny finish one, but he's only got whiskers on one side. He's got whiskers over here, but he's missing his whiskers on the other side. And he's not marked where he's from. So we've got the grouping of 4 white cats. And they are altogether $8, number 33, for the 4 white cat figurines, number 33. Okay, so up next, I have a 3-section pottery yellow ceramic. I was looking back here. So it says Van Nuys, California, right there. And then it says Lane and Company right there. And then this one, I think it says 3,000. So beautiful yellow, kind of speckled. You can see there's a little bit of speckling in there. And these are done to where it kind of looks like leaves. And it is a very bright yellow, very nice and vibrant color. I thought beautiful for Easter and spring. And this ceramic dish is $16, number 21. Yes, this is perfect for 3 different types of candied eggs. Absolutely. 3 different types will fit in this beautiful ceramic dish. And I have Gabrielle for that one. Thank you. Oh, let's do these. I forgot that I have these cookie cutters. These are like giant rabbit cookie cutters. So this is just too good for Easter, to have these 2 giant rabbit metal cookie cutters. And they are about 6 inches tall. So these are really big cookies. Really fun. Easter breakfast. That's right. Absolutely, Vinny. You got it. And so for this pair of cookie cutters, so you can do your own Easter bread men. They are $6, number 24. Oh, I know you really could decorate them the same way. That would be really fun. And I have Gabrielle for number 24. And we're going to want to see pictures of those Easter bread men. And I have another tablecloth. Uh, okay, this one's not quite as big. And this is a cross stitch design on a printed tablecloth. Oops, there it is. There we go. Make sure I've got the pattern side up first. So here I will try to show the pattern that is on the tablecloth. Very nicely done. In the center section is cross stitch, and then the sides have this really nice kind of a check pattern, check and striped pattern. And this is like a blue line through it with these kind of orangey, maybe a little peachy color. And then I'll give a close-up here of the cross stitch. And then here is the back side. You can see that they are very nicely stitched in. Very good stitches. And the corners of this tablecloth are actually, I'll see if I can show there. They're actually cut so that it'll lay nicely on the corners. Now there are a couple of spots where it is worn a little bit, like right here and right there. Oops, am I getting, yep, right there. But overall, it is a very nice tablecloth, and this measures 46 inches by 56 inches. So this would even be nice if you laid down a base tablecloth on a rectangle table and then put this on top of that. This would be very nice for that. Again, it's a very pretty design. And the cross stitching is in the middle section of the tablecloth. And the tablecloth is $20, number 58. Oh, there we go. And I have one more set of cookie cutters. And these are metal ones. And we have a little chick. We have a bunny. And we have a duck. You can do a really cute little Easter set of cookies with those three. And they are $5, number 26. That's right. I know, duck maybe not so much for Easter, but you know, every once in a while a duck pops in for Easter. And I have Thomas Lynch for 26. Thank you. Oh, and I almost forgot about the sheet music. So for the um, junk journals and other kinds of really fun ephemera that is going on right now, I have pulled up some, that's true. That is true. I have pulled up some really fun little bits of music that can be used for um, junk journaling and all kinds of paper crafts, cards, and everything. But this was a really fun one. That is like you're supposed to put in your practice times and stuff, but I thought that would be really cute to add. And this is, we have Igor Stravinsky, Dance of the Princess. And this is just sheet music in here. This one is fun because this is the piano. Oh no, this one is another bit of sheet music. And some more. This one is the one where you put this down on the piano that helps you learn the musical notes. And then there's some more music. This one is a bag, but I thought this was really a fun graphic on this bag. 2 complete music stores in Seattle, Washington. And then there's just some more books. This one has, again, just more sheet music to use for scrapbooking. This one, I think this gal is pretty epic. Look at her. She's got her symbols and she is going to town. This was 1959. I loved that picture. Here is some playing the accordion and a blank sheet. This is Big Note Piano. And again, this whole book is great because it's got really big sheet music in it. I thought that would be wonderful again for making cards. And then this one again, just some more sheet music to use. And so there are 1, 2, 3, and a bunch of miscellaneous in here. So lots of different papers and stuff again to use for all of that great stuff. And bye, Peterson. Thank you so much for being here. And all of this great sheet music for $10, number 48. Lots of big variety of sheet music to use for your ephemera type projects. And I have a little like trinket box. And oh, Lori. Hello, Lori. So number 48 for Lori. Thank you, Lori. Oh, and not Grace is here. Hello there, Dana. Oh. So I have a shell trinket box. This is all covered in shells. Now, this is for Ocean Shores, which is in Washington on the coast. This was made in the Philippines, not with shells from the Washington coast, but still beautiful shells were used for this, especially these ones on top. These are really nice shells. It is lined with red, and then the red is also used on the bottom, but just really neat. Now there is one right over here that is missing part. And I think that is the only one. I don't see any others that are missing. Really nice. You went on your honeymoon in Ocean Shores. Oh, nice. And this little box is $4. Number 47. Yep, just a cute little trinket box. Again, always great when you can just have a little something to put things in, tuck them away. And I have one more little dresser scarf. And this one is 18 inches by 13 inches, so it is smaller. This is cross stitch, very nicely done. Beautiful little roses and blue flowers. And then the back is also nice, very clean on the back. No stains or tears or anything on this. It's in very good condition. And this is $12, number 57. Yes, I do have a thing. Somebody else was saying that they really have a thing for shells, and I have to admit I kind of do too. I really like shells. Happy and hearted Kathy, thank you. And this is a really interesting plate. Um, in looking at this, I really thought that this was like a made in Japan type plate, and it is not. And I was very surprised to find out on the back that it says Vienna, Austria on it. And it is a beautifully painted rooster and hen and chicks. And this black around the outside really, I think, draws your eyes in to the colors on the inside. And here is the back that is marked Vienna, Austria. And this is signed, let me find that. Yes, H, I'm not going to say it right, Arndt. Arndt is who painted this. And it's quite a well-known painter of um, plates for this company. And and I was very impressed because this is very nicely painted. The colors and everything that are used are really nice. And this plate is $15, number 6. And just in case anybody was wondering, it is about 7 3/4 inches, just in case. And I have one last item. This is a Rosenthal Bavaria um, cup and saucer. And this cup and saucer are most likely from right around 1900. And this china is actually so thin um, that I wish you could see it, because when I look on the inside here, I can see this flower through the china. This is really, really well made bone china. Absolutely beautiful. Um, from the markings on here, I would say that, yeah, this is probably over 100 years old. Beautiful flowers on it, gold trim. I really don't think this piece was ever used or rarely ever used. This did come from an estate sale. Beautiful flowers on the outside. And then the way that they are done is you have the center flower and then 4 flowers around. And then again here, the center flower and 4 around. And on this side, the same thing. And this is a very small cup, very small size, beautiful bone china piece that is Rosenthal. And this is $12, number 5. And I'm just reading the chat. That's a really good idea, Linda. That is very, very nice for shells in a fish tank. I have a fish tank behind me, but it has my Christmas village in it. And that is kind of the one time through everything. So if anyone is interested in hanging around, I will be happy to go through everything that didn't sell for a one more time around. Um, since you guys just saw those pieces, I will leave them over there. And I will start with this little bunny pattern. So this is everything you need in order to make this little bunny. And all of the patterns are on this piece of fabric and the instructions. Oops, where'd the instructions go? There they are. And so you have all the instructions in here on how to put him together. And then he hangs with just a hanger. And he's mostly put together. Here's the body. You're mostly just putting the ears and the feet and his little bow tie on. And then you end up with this guy. And the patterns, I have 3 of them, and they are $5 each. Number 1. And I have Judy Reardon. Okay. And Grandma 211. And if you could just send me an email with your real name, your YouTube name, your mailing address, and your PayPal email address when we are done here. If you haven't done so already, I would appreciate it. And this is a little basket that is a purse. And so the fabric is sewn in. There's a drawstring here so you can close it, and then you can use this as a purse if you'd like to, or it's just a lined basket. There is a little bit of wear around the inside of the drawstring because I think this was used as a purse. But this is $10, number 51, for this really nice lined basket that could be used as a purse. I have a Coca-Cola glass that has Coke on one side and Coca-Cola on the other. This is $3, number 43. And if you are interested, this one unfortunately has been through the dishwasher, and I will throw that in at no cost if you would like, if you are interested in that. I have this pretty, there it is, this pretty speckled mug. This is a artisan made mug, and it does have speckling on the bottom also. This is $8, number 68, and this is big enough for a nice big cup of coffee. And it is pretty blue, yellow, and pink speckles. I have this chalkware piece with all of the colors on it for boys and girls for a nursery. It does have a hook on the back. There is one little spot on the bow here, and then there is a little bit right on the blue here because that's where the price tag was. There is a hook for hanging, and this is $15, number 18. I have the glass, cut glass and etched bud vase. This was almost 9 inches tall. Here is the bottom design. And this is very pretty with the way that it reflects the light, and it has this thumbprint design around the top. And this was $10, number 37. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Well, I hope you're comfortable. That's got to be really hard to be moving around like that. So I hope that you are able to stay comfortable for that. And I am so sorry that you have to go down to Orlando for that. Yes, and absolutely, CJ. Absolutely. And I had this vase, and this is a craftsman's local artisan that is signed on the bottom. And this is a really pretty vase. Nice coloring, nice glazing detail on this. And this was $10, number 39. I had the burgundy dresser scarf that was about 30 inches long. And this was $7, number 53. I had a pair of earrings and a matching necklace. This is the necklace with these pretty glass and wood beads. And then here are the earrings. And these were $10, number 63. And I'm going to get caught up here with some numbers. Okay, so I have Jacqueline Vaccaro for the vase. Thank you. And I have Kathy for Happy and Harned for the etched vase. All right. Thank you, ladies. Oh my gosh. Well, I am so glad that you have lots of pillows back there with you. That is definitely the number one accessory you are going to need. Lots and lots of pillows. I have these two ceramic fish figurines. And so these two are together. And then this one is separate. This is about almost 3 inches tall, and I think this one's just over an inch tall. There was something back here that unfortunately has broken off, but when you're just looking at them like this, you don't see it. And they are decorated on just the one side. They're not decorated on the back. And this pair is $10, number 30. How long is your drive, Susan, down there? Yes, Kathy, I have you for number 30. Oh, number 37? Yes, number 37. And I had this pretty scarf, or could be a table covering, this pretty piece of fabric. This was $10, number 54. And this is a signed piece. I was looking for the signature. Here it is. So this is a signed piece, and there is a signature right there. I had a I had a set of 4 white kittens. So we have this little kitten. We have this little Homeco kitten. Oh, well, thank you, Melissa. You are very handy. That's great. This guy is like a satiny finish. And then there are these two, and these are resin made in China, but they are very cute with their little ball. And these 4 figurines are $8, number 32. Oh, depending on traffic, yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sue. And what number were they? There we go. All right, thank you. Number 32. Oh, Belinda. Hello, Belinda. Oh, 33. I think I meant to say 33. That was for the cats, correct? I think I might have said 32, but it was 33. And now I just want to make sure that I'm getting that correct. So if that was for the white cats, just say yes, Belinda. Oh my goodness. Well, that's twice today. I think I've said the wrong number. Oh, okay. Thank you, Belinda. Oh, well, I just realized I didn't write something down. So, and I believe this one was, yep, about 8 inches long. Susan, however you and Belinda want to work that out, I am good either way. So just let me know. Oh, Belinda, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry to hear that. This is a swan trinket dish. This is ceramic, has a white flower on one side. It is in good condition on the inside. It is made in China, and it has a pink flower on this side. $3, number 46. I have a pendant. This is a metal pendant. Okay, Belinda, I will write that down. Thank you. Oops, I'm just going to let that hang. So this is a metal pendant that is flowers and vines. And this measures almost 2 inches, like 1 3/4 inches. So it's just a nice size. And oops, I lost my baggie. This was $5, number 61. I have a pair of chickens. And I have, okay, so I see Belinda first for 61. Thank you. So here is a made in Japan ceramic chicken. I think he may have been outside though, um, because I believe he probably should have more paint on him, but he is made in Japan. And then this guy, I think he might be old enough to possibly have been like an old toy, an old like carnival giveaway. He should have feathers on the end, but he doesn't. Got a slot down the middle, not sure what for. And we've got some eggs and some chicks, but a really unusual looking chicken. Really different looking. Here is the bottom, and it is made out of, I'm going to say some type of ceramic. And this pair is $6, number 27. And Sue, I have you for 27. Thank you. And then I think the last item I have was this big dish. Beautiful etched dish. However, there are two cracks on the rim, chips out. Well, I guess chips. And they are on the inside. So there's this one here, and there's this one here that are on the inside. But this is lovely etched glass. And this is a pedestal bowl, like a trifle bowl. And this is about 8 inches tall by about 7 inches. So about 8 inches altogether, and then 7. And because of the two chips, this is $5, number 36. And again, that's beautifully etched. And good night, Linda. Thank you so much for being here. I think that is pretty much one more time through everything else. If I know that Susan and Belinda were a little later, I don't know quite what time you got in here. If there was anything else you were interested in seeing, um, let me know, or if you want to watch it on replay. And then you can let me know then if there was anything that I showed that you are interested in. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Um, really appreciate everybody. And anybody who is new and hasn't subscribed, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe before you totally left. And click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I go live for my sales, which are Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern and Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern. I do 2 sales a week. And oh yes, and the thumbs up buttons. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, so any questions you have on anything, if you see anything of interest, let me know. You know, I am working, probably not what you're looking for, but I do have a the 3-piece, oh gosh, it's pink glass. It's the children's set. Oh gosh, what is it, like a nursery rhyme or something? I found my plate and my bowl, and I have a cup here somewhere that I'm still looking to find. And then I have the pink plate that I think has all the letters of the alphabet around it. I think that is unfortunately most of the pink glass that I have right now that I have found. I am doing unboxings because I have purchased a whole bunch of stuff from estate sales. And if I do some kind of unboxing hauls, then I will at least be able to unwrap everything and see what I have, because right now it is kind of scattered everywhere and it's kind of a big hodgepodge mess, where at least if I go through it, then I know what's there and I can get things a little more organized. Because yeah, we filled my car, we filled my mom's car, the trunk, the back seat, the front seat, everything was full. It was a ton of stuff. Really nice stuff though. So it's been absolutely beautiful. And oh, oh, Melissa, you fell asleep. That's okay. That's okay. You were here for some of the good stuff. Oh, maybe I'll have to make some sharp noises, sharp loud noises to make sure that you're not falling asleep. But but definitely stay awake. And I know that Cindy at Mimi's Treasure Cottage is having a sale, and darn it, somebody else is also having a sale. And yes, I have Denise and Belinda, I have you both written down for the pendant. So at any time, just shoot me an email, and let me know, if you guys want to continue to talk about that pendant. Just shoot me an email and let me know. And I have not checked out. I haven't had a chance to. I just got them washed right before I started the sale, so they were drying, and I didn't want to shine the light on them when they had a little bit of kind of dust sitting on there, just in case it didn't glow, and then I thought it didn't glow. So I was going to grab my light, and I will double check that, and I will let you know if they glow. I think that they are just the yellow depression glass without being Vaseline glass, but I will check that and see if they do glow. I kind of have a tendency of just trying it out anyway, like before, as I'm setting things up, just to see if that odd thing glows that you weren't expecting it to. Like if you guys were at my Saturday sale, I had that rabbit trinket dish. Well, I wasn't expecting that to glow, and boy, that thing lit up like it was the 4th of July. It had such an amazing glow on it, and I was not expecting that. So yeah, a lot of times things glow when you don't expect them to. So that was a lot of fun. But yes, I'm gonna check that. But yeah, right now, from what I remember, those kids items were the only pink depression glass that I had, and I don't know if you're overly interested in those, and you probably already have them, even if you were. But it was a really nice set, and I couldn't just leave it there. I had to grab it. But yeah, anyway, I think that is pretty much it. So I will let you guys go. And remember, at 9:30 tonight, Eastern time zone, go to Vintage and Vinyl so you can watch Katie try her latest Jello mold, and that should be ready to go at 9:30 tonight. So so with that, I will let you guys go and go check out, what you probably already are on your dual screens, check out the other sales. And thanks for being here. Really appreciate you guys. And take care, and I will see you around in just a little bit. Thanks a lot, guys.